My favourite food. It's really hard to choose one favourite food because I love all food. Possibly meat is my favourite. Steak. If ever I'm unhappy, my husband just makes me a steak. Sometimes it just sorts me right out. Yeah, steak, meat. That's my favourite. Chops. And I love the fat on chops. And I sometimes eat chicken bones. Weird, yeah. And I used to eat dog biscuit. Place you want to visit. When everybody went travelling off around the world, I went to work. So I'm really not that well travelled, so I've not really seen a lot of South America. I've seen a bit of Brazil, but I'd really love to see Peru and Colombia. I'd love to go to China. I'd love to go to Vietnam. A lot of Europe I've still not seen. So this is the plan, that when our children grow up and leave home, that Norman and I are going to just, get an RV and go around the world. Wherever we fancy. Because it's great because you can still communicate. The kids will know we're okay. The other thing is Norman and I are driving across America, but we've got to do it in sections. So for our honeymoon, we drove from LA to San Francisco, and we've done Nantucket and a bit of Cape Cod. That's all we've done so far. We've not got very far in the 17 years we've been together, but we are going to do a little bit by bit. Last place I was bed. That's my favourite place to be. If ever you can't find me, I will be in bed. You can guarantee it. Do you have a crush? Always. I always have a crush on someone. It's ridiculous. John Bishop has been a big crush for quite a long time. I'm quite fickle though. They do come and go. It was Mark Ruffalo for years. Norman's was Halle Berry. His is now Frankie from the Saturdays. He's completely in love with her. He also really loves Claudia Winkleman. Mine is mainly John Bishop and Quinn from Homeland. I did have a really big crush on Tom Evans as well. Okay, but who wouldn't? Last time you kissed someone, I thought it said last time you kissed a woman. Let me tell you a story. Last time I kissed someone will have been my husband, obviously. Last time you were insulted. All the time. Last time I was insulted. Do you know what? Sometimes on social media, people can say things about you, like, you're so dull, you're really boring, you look like a man. But generally, of late, people have been quite nice to me. Favourite flavour of sweet? I really love strawberry laces. Really like those. Generally, though, don't like sweets. Would rather have a topic. What instruments do you play? I don't play any instruments. I'm embarrassed to say I don't have a musical bone in my body, which makes me quite sad. My friend Simon is a really incredible pianist, and I asked him recently if he thought if I started learning to play the piano now that I could play Hungarian Rhapsody by Rachmaninoff by the time I died. He looked at me and said, highly unlikely. I did buy ukuleles because I love the stories that George Harrison always used to pass around ukuleles at night when friends came around for dinner and everybody would play. Paul McCartney tells that great story when he's playing live. So we have loads of ukuleles around the house, but I've never learnt to play. So that's on my to-do list. Favourite piece of jewellery? I have a big ring that says love across it by Lombard, which I quite like. Last sport you played? I don't play any sport. I played a game of squash with my friend Damien because I'd never played it in my life, and it was great fun, but I'm absolutely rubbish, and I'm slightly saddened by the fact that my name includes the word ball, and yet I am rubbish at any sport involving a ball, like properly rubbish. I never got picked for any teams ever. Favourite chat-up lines? I generally don't use chat-up lines because I'm married, and when people try any lines on me, it just makes me... Actually, that's so rubbish. People often come up to me and say, in fact, yes, I've just remembered. I had a really amazing moment at Glastonbury last year. I don't think it was particularly a chat-up line, but I was watching Django on the hill, and the sun was setting. I was with my friends and everyone was really, really happy, and this guy standing next to me just suddenly went, I was like, you all right? He's like, it's you. I had your posters on my wall. And then he had a big wolf hat on, and then he just kissed me full on the face, and it was amazing, and all my friends saw it. We're now really good friends, but not in that way. But that I thought if that was a chat-up line, that was quite a good moment. I had your posters on my wall, even though that obviously means that he's a lot younger than me, and that would never work. And I'm married, obviously. Have you ever used it? No, I've never chatted to anyone in my life ever. Last time you hung out with anyone? I took the It Takes Two crew out for cocktails last week. I first went out to test the cocktails just the night before to see that if they were going to be all right and up to standards, obviously. Yeah, and they are crazy. Last song I sang, probably Thriller, Michael Jackson, because we're doing a routine to it at work. I love my job. Who should answer these questions next? Okay, Chris Moyles, Rusty Rockets, Russell Brand, Food Busker, John. He just sent me some really nice coffee. Thanks, John. Gizzi Erskine. Her answers will be brilliant. And of course, Mr. Jamie Oliver. Oh, and the other person to answer these questions, Fatboy Slim. That was actually quite good fun. If you fancy having a go at TMI 50 questions, then you can find them in the description below. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to press like, and you can subscribe to my channel if you fancy. If you have any more questions for me, then just drop them into the comments below, or you can tweet me at Zoe the Ball. Thank you.